Chloe and Jason have been together for about 4 years. Chloe is a psychology professor, and Jason works at a real estate corp. After their engagement, Jason decided to move in with Chloe and her roommate in their New York City apartment. The three had sorted out their monthly rent and bills and didn't have a problem living together. Chloe and Jason never got into arguments. Well, that was because Jason let Chloe have it her way. But Jason has always been a little insecure when it came to meeting Chloe's family members. Chloe belongs to a wealthy family, and Jason is doing well, but nothing compared to the Olsens. Just the other day, Chloe's father had invited the two over for the week. The last time Jason and Chloe went to Virginia was right after their engagement. Jason wasn't so reluctant at the time. But this time, when Chloe brought up visiting her family, Jason stubbornly persisted in not wanting to go. "No, Chloe, not this year. They're gonna ask about you. I don't know, make something up. You know how to handle these people better than I do. I know you suffer from pluralistic ignorance when I talk about my family, but this is just too much. Please, Chloe, keep your psychology mumbo-jumbo to yourself." After listening to Chloe's continuous psychology lecture, Jason gave in and agreed to go. "You haven't even met all my cousins yet. Don't worry, this time will be fun." The next week, Jason and Chloe took a flight to Virginia. When Jason entered through the gates of the Olsens' estate, he was already sure this was going to be a long week. Chloe pulled Jason to the house. It was empty. "Come on, Jason. Meeting new people helps you develop socially." Chloe realized everyone was out in the backyard enjoying the afternoon. She took Jason outside. Everyone was having fun. They were grilling food. Chloe's cousins were playing ball. Chloe introduced one of her cousins to Jason. "You? What are you doing here?" "Me? Who even allowed you inside?" "You guys know each other?" "Know each other? Chloe, I know this creep inside out. What is this sick pervert doing here?" "Watch what you say, you cheater. I let you go last time, but this time I won't spare you." "What did you say?" Jason and Tony were steaming fume out of their ears. If it weren't for Chloe, there would have been an unstoppable brawl in the backyard. Jason was stunned to know Tony was related to Chloe. Jason and Tony have known each other for years now, and they were mortal enemies. As some of Chloe's other relatives pulled Tony away, Chloe took Jason back into the house. "Jason, what got into you? Don't I always tell you you don't hold in your anger? It's not good for your mental health. What was that about?" "You know very well I'm not comfortable with your family." "Why? What's the problem? Do you even know your cousin at all?" Jason met Tony when he was in college. Tony was a stud. He was known for bothering women. When one of Jason's close friends, Diana, complained that Tony had misbehaved with her, Jason was enraged. Jason humiliated Tony in front of a whole crowd in the university. And since then, they were having an ongoing fight. Jason stormed out of the house. He spent the evening by the nearby lake. It was better if he didn't interact so much with Chloe's family. Jason and Tony didn't speak a word to each other, but whenever they crossed paths, they shared intense looks. Jason intended to spend most of the time out by the lake and just get the week over with. But when he woke up, it was pouring rain outside. After breakfast, some of Chloe's younger cousins were huddled in the living room murmuring to each other. Chloe's aunt had one rule when it came to family reunions. No electronics was allowed for the whole week, just sweet family time. When Chloe came to the room, one of her younger cousins insisted on playing hide and seek. Chloe humored him and went along with the game. "Come on, Jason, let's play hide and seek." "Are you serious, Chloe? You want to play hide and seek at this age? Come on, it's for the little ones." On the count of 10, everyone ran in every direction to find a good hiding spot. Chloe was bursting out in tears. Everyone in the house was in a muddle. How could this happen? All the kids were questioned over and over again. They all had one answer. They were all hiding. They didn't know. One by one, all the cousins were found crouching under the bed or hiding in the closet. Chloe was hiding in the pantry. But Jason couldn't be found. All the cousins split up in search, but Jason was nowhere to be seen. Chloe was in a panic. When it started to get late, Chloe went down to the lakeside with her uncle. Perhaps Jason left the house and went there, but the area was empty. The next morning, Chloe called one of Jason's colleagues. "Marshall, has Jason returned to New York?" "No, is everything all right? When are you two coming home?" "Marshall, I don't know where Jason is. I can't find him anywhere." When 3 days went by, Chloe became hysterical. All the elders at the house were stressed. There was only one person who could care less about the whereabouts of Jason, and that was Tony. Tony was busy, minding his own business. Everyone at the house didn't want to point fingers, but they suspected Tony had done something, especially Chloe. When Jason hadn't showed up by the third day, the police were called to the property. The police led a thorough investigation of the house and the surrounding area. Nearly half the day was over until one of the officers called out to Chloe's father. The search dog had led a crew to the attic, which was locked up. Chloe's father got the keys to the attic and opened the door. Within seconds, the dog ran to the corner of the room and started barking at a large chest. It took 2 people to raise the heavy lid. A putrid odor filled the room at once. Chloe's father took her away from the attic. The remains of Jason were found. When the police analyzed his body, they found the reason of his demise was an injury to his skull. This seemed like a planned scheme. It was you. What did you do to Jason? It's true we had our issues, but I didn't do this. After interrogation of all the family members, the police learned that Jason and Tony had been rivals for many years. Further investigation led to witnesses of previous fights between the two. Tony was suspected to be the culprit and was arrested and taken into custody. This isn't fair, it wasn't me. Everyone at the house was upset. Chloe's parents held their heads. They were worried for Chloe. How would she handle this trauma? Chloe locked herself in her room. She only came out to drink water or go to the bathroom. She didn't speak to anyone. Closing the door, Chloe sat on her bed. She took out her phone and started to play games. It was going to be a long week. As far as her diagnosis went, she could start socializing with people after about 10 days. Chloe smirked. What was she complaining about? This was the easiest of all the steps. Chloe knew Jason had an ongoing rivalry with one of his colleagues. The first time she heard a little more about the issue, she knew it could only be her cousin Tony. Jason was right about one thing. Tony was a perv. Tony used women, and he didn't spare anyone. There was even a time when Tony tried to flirt with Chloe. Chloe's father called her every year for the family reunion. But this time, Chloe made sure that her cousin Tony would be there. Hey Tony, are you coming to the family reunion this year? I don't know. I've been quite busy. Tony, you have to come. You haven't even met my fiancé. Well, I've been looking forward to meeting him, but Tony, we only meet once a year. All right, see you there. Tony was a perfect tool to complete her plan. And anyways, she didn't feel bad for Tony when the police took him away. He deserved to get some hard time. And when they figure it wasn't him, they'll let him go. Convincing Jason was the hard part, but eventually Jason gave in. The next step, little Tommy pulled it off great. Influencing little kids to do things for you, a piece of cake. When you understand how they think, it's even more easy. Tommy, what have you been doing all day? Aren't you bored? Where's your tablet? The rain sucks. I wish I could go out. I've got a better idea. How about we play hide and seek? Just you and me? No, go convince everyone. It'll be fun. This house is huge. There are tons of places you can hide. Come on, Jason. Let's play hide and seek. Are you serious, Chloe? You want to play hide and seek at this age? Come on, it's for the little ones. Where do you expect me to hide? I don't even know my way around this house. Come with me. I'll show you a place. Chloe creeped upstairs and Jason followed her. Chloe took Jason to a corner where there was a large antique metal trunk. Help me open this. It's really heavy. Jason helped Chloe open the lid. All right, I got it. Get inside. Jason got into the trunk, but just as he got into position, Chloe asked, Jason, what were you and Marshall talking about over the phone? You heard me talking with him? This isn't the time to discuss these matters. I have no wish to discuss anything. Chloe let the heavy trunk lid go onto Jason's head. The trunk was sealed shut. When are you planning to break up with Chloe? I don't know, Marshall. She's forcing me to visit her parents. How can I go there and spend time with them and come back and leave her? But things can't go on like this. Chloe has lost her mind. She uses her psychology theories on everyone, everywhere. She is insane. And you need to end this relationship before things get bad. Things are bad. I've learned my lesson the hard way. After 4 years of staying with her, I know how psychotic she can become. We are absolutely not compatible. This girl is crazy. Good luck, bro. Don't be hard on yourself. You tried your best to make it work. Chloe could hear Jason's muffled screams. He called out for help. Don't worry. Your mind will start playing games with you in a while. I promise. Jason, why did you have to do this? You were going to break up with me? After all these years? After our engagement? It would have been so embarrassing. What was I going to tell my family? How was the society going to perceive me? I'm not compatible? I'll teach you about compatibility. It's too bad, cause I guess you won't make it to my next psychology class. Now I have to find another man.
If you enjoyed this story, please like and subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends and family.